By now it's no surprise that the DJI Air 3 drone is out and being tested by all the worthy individuals on the popular channels, but it just doesn't have the same feeling like back when the Mavic Pro or the Mavic 2 Pro came out. Maybe it's because we all see a pattern for what the new drone releases are going to offer. It seems like there's always a new expensive drone that comes out with everything you can dream of, then they add a couple of these new features to the more budget-friendly drones. Does anyone predict an Air 3S coming out next with a better sensor and all the new features that the Air 3 has? Probably. I'll jump right into the selling points of the DJI Air 3 and let you decide if that's something you need in a drone right now. Right off the bat, I don't think this is any reason to hurry up and replace your Air 2S. This drone is probably more suited for someone who's trying to decide between the Air 2S and the Air 3, or even a good starter drone. Here's the top features that DJI is pushing with the new Air 3 drone compared with what the Air 2S already has. Camera system. There's always a new camera system feature with the new drones, but is it always better or even necessary? The Air 3 comes with a new double camera system that offers two different focal lengths of 24mm and 70mm equivalent and shares a 1/1.3 inch CMOS sensor. This camera shoots amazing 48 megapixel photos and claims 4K 100 frames per second video with the 10-bit D-Log-M color profile. The Air 2S comes with a single camera system that boasts a 1-inch CMOS sensor and only shoots 20 megapixel photos, but offers higher quality video capable of shooting 5.4K in 24 frames per second and 4K 60 frames per second, also with the same 10-bit D-Log-M color profile. The lens on the Air 2S is a 35mm equivalent that pretty much falls in between the Air 2S two focal ranges offered. I really like the looks and performance of the Air 2S single camera system. This new double camera system that's out just looks like a big bug catcher to me with more possible things to go wrong. Just my opinion. Size and weight. The Air 3 is actually coming in a little larger in size than the Air 2S and quite a bit heavier. One of the main reasons I got the Air 2S was the smaller weight and size along with the amazing video features. So there's really no reason for me to want a larger, heavier drone that doesn't have these video features. Flight time. Flight time has always been a main concern for drone operators because there's nothing worse than spending a lot of time in the air getting set for the perfect shot, then have your controller start beeping at you telling you to hurry up and land. The Air 3 is stating that it has a max flight time of 46 minutes compared to the 31 minutes of the Air 2S, which I don't think I've ever gotten more than 25 minutes. Either way, it looks like you're going to get at least 10 more minutes of flight time out of the Air 3, which is definitely a big selling point amongst drones. Obstacle avoidance. The Air 3 is giving you the maximum obstacle avoidance available, and that's called omnidirectional. You can basically fall asleep flying this drone and it's not going to crash. The Air 2S has 4-direction obstacle avoidance, leaving the sides an open target while doing any sideways flying or subject tracking. The omnidirectional avoidance is a big plus for any new drone pilots out there, but I think most of the more seasoned drone operators should have enough skill and common sense to pull off a safe flight with minimal help from obstacle avoidance. Transmission. The Air 3 offers a new advanced RC transmission that carries almost double the range of the Air 2S and provides a smoother, more brilliant display with 1080p 60 frames per second. I haven't had too many problems with the Air 2S for this, but there has been some scary times where my screen glitched out or froze for a few seconds, so this feature can definitely benefit new drones to come. Waypoints feature. I still think DJI can add this feature to the Fly app for the Air 2S to use, but now I can see why they didn't. It's another great feature to add to entice you to buy the Air 3. I'm not sure how powerful the Waypoint feature is with the Fly app, but the powerful third-party app called Litchi allows you to set your waypoints to fly and control your camera movements at every waypoint. It's basically like programming your whole flight path and shot list all in one. This is the coolest and yet scariest thing that you can do with your drone because once you say go, it's all up to the program and the drone to do the rest. Last but not least, the price. The Air 3 is coming out with the price tag of $1099, which isn't too bad for what you get, but now the price on the Air 2S is down to $799, which is a steal for this drone. So which drone comes out on top in the Battle of the Air series drones? My vote is for the future Air 3S, which I'm sure will have all the best features from the Air 2S combined with the new upgrades on the Air 3. For now, I'm sticking with the DJI Air 2S and getting the most out of that 1-inch sensor and 5.4K video, along with the 4K 60 frames per second. I'm sure DJI has a lot of exciting new drones and other products planned for the near future, so I'm going to have to pass on this one. Let me know in the comments below if the Air 3 is going to be your new go-to drone, or are you going to just stick with what's working best for you now? Until then, happy safe flying with whatever drone you have, and don't forget to subscribe to the Digital Outdoors community so we can all make sure we don't buy into the hype and make any unnecessary future equipment purchases.